also know that there was an Elizabeth of 50 tons that sailed here in 1585. And this ship represents that one. And that size ship was chosen because she's small enough to transit the inland waters of North Carolina, but she's also large enough to give you a sense of what those 30 soldiers would have seen but when they were below decks and the 25 mariners. So about 55 people on board a ship this size. And that voyage lasted about 110 days. But if you'd like to go aboard, Craig and Ken would be glad to.
Just stand aside.
She's a bosun's mate.
How many voyages have you made?
Several.
Several?
Aye,
Just
several.
stand aside.
Wow.
Try to stay off land as much as possible.
You like it on the...
Aye. There's nothing better than being on the ocean.
What do you eat when you're on the ocean?
Salted and dried meat, salted and dried pork, hardtack, sea biscuit, drink beer, wine, brandy, anything that'll keep for a long period of time. Of course, we can't have any water on board because it goes bad. Very bad.
Fairly well. I'm ready to go back home now.
You ready to go back to the old country, huh?
Certainly I am. Well, it's not an old country.
What's that? Can we see your knife?
It's a knife, yes.
Look at that.
What to
See
eat
that
with, you
one?
know.
To eat with.
Surely.
Where's your fork and
What's that?
spoon?
What's
Well, I
that?
know for
What's that necklace?
It's a bosun's whistle. For calling the sailors together.
Oh,
Can we hear
okay.
it?
Man, how do you like that one? That's a pretty neat whistle. All
Where are
right.
you lads from?
We're from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Ah, where is that?
I know nothing.
That was...
I know or not.
As far as
Belongs
I
to our
can see.
queen, you know.
Uh-huh. Well, you know Lancaster, England, right?
Surely.
Yeah.
Myself.
You were there? No?
What
Was
part
it getting a
of
little crowded on here?
Occasionally, yes.
Not now.
We don't let those soldiers up, you know. They had to stay down below.
Okay.
Now that they're ashore. Smell foul.
They are that.
The Rance group. The constable there's no benefactor.
You see, my father, he had 4 ships, he did.
Oh, yeah?
I've done quite a bit of traveling, I have.
Okay. So how many times have you gone back and forth?
Oh, this is my first trip here.
Okay.
It'll be my last too, I can assure you.
What, not...
Not like these heathens over here.
Savages.
He has not the heart
They
nor the
are.
stomach to cross the Atlantic more than once.
Like the way they smell.
Go down there.
Don't you like the pretty countryside?
Through
Some
its
nice
eye.
trees.
Uh-huh. You find much...
I do not haunt.
The Indians, they share with us a little bit, you see.
Boy.
Well,
Mariners, about 30
Huh.
soldiers.
see all the... See how they put this together?
So 50-ton ship.
Yeah, you can walk up there. This here, they would turn... That's how they would turn.
In Rice and Turns, you're in a great deal of trouble. You can start capstan bars through here. Wood, as well as maybe move the main yard.
Captain.
That's why it's roped off.
Sure would. That's why.
Ah.
The captain was coming aboard.
Yeah.
Did you have enough supplies to get over here and back that?
Obstacles that we'd already stolen from you. It's an ongoing thing.
Go behind it and you can bring it.
What's this here? Is this here to
Go ahead, Trent.
Aye, 'tis a swivel gun.
scatter shot?
Aye, anti-personnel.
That's a
Okay,
cool
we'll
shot.
go to Roger so Mommy can video. Here, look at Mommy. Look at Mommy. That's an anchor.
Hudson, go eat something. Go eat something. Right here, Hudson. You grind it up?
Come on, Heidi, you help me.
You're the soldiers? 50 of you down here. Where do you sleep?
Right over here. You take turns. Yeah, this is
What are y'all doing?
Slap.
Exercise? Put on these clothes. Guys, you can put on these clothes.
Not turn anymore.
Oh, I think we better tighten it.
Hair turner.
Let me see.
Dad, you can use it to get honey out of a tree.
What do you use it for, Hudson?
What's that? Water.
Yeah, you blow the fire with it.
Yeah, but you can use it to get honey out.
Now, you have a cook that stays down there?
Yeah, you send the cook down there occasionally.
No, they wouldn't know. And then Mommy said Philadelphia. They wouldn't even know what Philadelphia was.
All this is known as Virginia.
That was a good question. I was going to ask you guys.
If it got jammed up, you would blow up your barrel.
We got cookies?
No,
They'll say they're not sitting quite right,
You're right.
and when
Oh, my
powder,
word.
black powder
Feel
just
this.
has to go bang, it burns along its line.
Is that heavy on
These
your
are
head?
English?
Here, turn to
Well,
Mommy.
you'll find armor does not have of its own country, as you might think. The idea of actually of nations themselves is just coming to being in this time, and it's very hard to distinguish.
Fire that.
It has a style, and it is called a high comb Orion helmet. And it,
Camarade? Camaraderie?
high comb.
High comb.
As a chicken comb. For the
Yeah.
top part, it will start to look like a
Come
chicken.
here.
And,
Now, what I do, let's say you're wearing a plate like that. What I would do, if let's say you're right-handed, stick out your right hand. What I would do is take
Asking
my sword
questions,
and
how did
reach
he?
you away
That would stand a musket.
to my right.
perhaps, there
And I
are
would do
very
an
little
all-pass.
armor that
I would
could.
step forward.
Although it'd be interesting to find out, your armorers who could make proof against bullets would have a very fine piece with a little hole, a little dent, circular dent right here where they did fire point blank with their musket.